Hi, Half Centenarians. As you already know, we do not come any shorter than 100%. We're top tier here. We have Sonya Lowry that we are going to be interviewing today. She is with the world next door. Wonder where that is. Hi. We're in the DMV to find out more about it, more about her, and then how can you live your best life traveling the world? Can't sit down and not do anything. That's why we're here to show you. How do you do it? With whom you can do it? And then you might just find your somebody. You know what I'm saying? Let's go see. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here with you, Sonya Lowry. We've kind of met online, well, by phone, not online, but we were mutually introduced to one another, and it's almost like a friend that I've never met, and then now we might be cousins. How about that?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I said, I think I know her from another life.
From another life. It's like really, really nice to meet you and kind of be here with you. We were outside under the wonderful, sunscape. So now we're inside and just really taking all of this time to kind of introduce ourselves to one another. But now I want you to take a minute and introduce yourself to the wonderful Half Centenarians that are watching.
Absolutely. Sonya from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Yay.
Yay.
Southern girl, but, I'm up here up north and grew up in the DMV, but I still feel like I have those Southern roots.
That's
so
right.
I can't take that, out of me. It's there.
Why would you?
No, why would you?
Yes.
So I guess I grew up kind of like a tomboy, loved climbing trees and running with the boys and playing football and that transitioned to, I think, a little bit of who I became as an adult, that childlike curiosity never went away. And I try to bring that into my adult life and now my half centenarian life.
Look at that.
And I feel that, that should never end, even though we're getting, older and a little gray. But you should always still have that childlike quality if you can.
Absolutely. But you say older, a little gray, but I think we bring with it a lot of wisdom. Like we know where to stop. We listen to our bodies. We don't go over, we don't overindulge. But I love that you say you love to be active and kind of like a little tomboy. So we are, again, kindred spirits because I'm all things outside, all things trying to, be active. But there's something that you've done that as active as I am and as adventurous as I am, I'm not doing that. So talk to us a little bit about some of the escapades in your World Next Door adventures.
Well, so I started World Next Door probably 12 years ago, and my kids were still young, and I was a single mom, 2 boys, and I just knew that there had to be more to life than the regular 9 to 5, and so I got to just writing down and jotting down a few things, like what would I do if I could? And so I created my first bucket list. And the first thing on the bucket list was skydiving. So I know you're making that face, but I'm going to get you in a plane one day. So
yeah, in a seatbelt.
No. Well, and then out of the seatbelt.
Oh, okay.
But it was life-changing because once you do something that extreme and get over that fear, you realize how many other things are out there that you didn't try, and then you start asking yourself, well, why don't you try those things? So from skydiving, there went hang gliding and whitewater rafting, hot air ballooning, hiking, anything I can try, canoeing. I just want to experience some of these things at least once in my life. So.
And that's those are high bars to set for yourself, especially when you're thinking about all of these things they're really, really, they're adrenaline rushes. Not just the fact that someone can say that they did skydive, but you've done all of these things in a short amount of time, and then you kind of taken a bunch of people to do those things with you. So with that adrenaline rush and all of the great things you've done for yourself when you set your bucket list. We'll talk about where you are on your bucket list as well. But what is it about? Is that what gives you your pep in your step? Like, what could you tell us about you that helps you just to think, you know what, this is what I'm meant to do?
Well, I created it for myself. So I created World Next Door for selfish reasons. Again, for my own sanity and well-being, because at the time I didn't realize I was going through a depression.
Right.
And so, creating that list and having something to look forward to and having something to survive and get over, it kind of brings you out of depression. It really does. And when you see someone else come out of their shell as well, it really does something for your own spirit.
What's really nice is that you didn't even intend to do that.
I didn't.
You kind of happened upon it, but it's just a huge part of who you are. Even so much as that is how people can get in touch with you on social media. And we, just want to make sure that if you are so inclined and you have, a desire to do things like that, because as a Half Centenarian, we're doing things in silos, as I've always said, but now we need to do them globally together. You started reaching out to other people and finding like-minded people. And so I would just wanted you to reinforce. What you do is, started out as something that was just for you. But now how many people have you given the opportunity, to do those wonderful excursions that you talked about?
On Facebook, I think we're at 25,000 people. However, we're, of course, looking for other people. Some people just, want to watch from the sidelines.
Good point.
And that's fine, too. But when you're ready to kind of step out of your comfort zone, that's where all the magic happens, right? I implore all people, if you want to do something but you're scared, do it scared.
Yes.
But do it.
Such a great statement. Such a great statement. I do want to say, you have so many nuggets of wisdom just in that statement right there, but do it afraid, Do it scared. On your wonderful journeys, I know you're about to embark on another milestone.
Let me tell you, life does not end at 50.
Come on,
okay?
Girl.
So this year is 51. And I am getting married in 2 months.
Look at this.
And this is going to be really interesting because, we think that at a certain point you stop.
Yes.
You stop looking for love. You stop looking for adventure.
Right.
People say, well, I'm getting older, so I'm going to start slowing down. And I'm like, why?
Right.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
You don't get to come back and do it again.
And you're able-bodied. Why are you stopping?
Right. If you are standing on your 2 feet, you should be able to find something that excites you. And I took my kids. I told this story before, but I took my kids on a cruise, and we ran across an older gentleman. He had this big grin on his face. He was so happy and so pleased with himself. And I said, "Why are you so happy? Why are you smiling?" We were getting on the elevator, and he says, "This is my first cruise.
Oh wow!
This is my first vacation." And I said, "Well, congratulations," but it made me sad. He could barely walk.
Yeah.
He waited too long.
Yes.
And I told my kids, I said, don't you ever wait. Don't ever wait. Get out there, get on a plane, get in your car. You don't have to.
See.
Just go see.
Yeah,
go see what's over there.
out there.
Don't believe the TV. Don't believe don't believe the books.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. So when I asked earlier about you with adventures and things like that, we came here and rode in here in an RV because you were just so antsy with COVID and all of that. Talk to us about how your 2021 has been impacted from your 2020 and what you've done there.
Yeah, 21 was a rough year for everyone. And I think especially for those people who are used to getting up and going. And I spoke to my soon-to-be husband and said, I got to get out of here because we had a trip planned to Bali. We had another one planned to go to Medellin and Cartagena.
Oh, wow.
And those were scrapped,
Yeah.
as with, a lot of different things. I said, what are we going to do? So I started doing a little bit of research and found RVing, camping. Now, I have never been camping. I've never been in an RV, so I didn't even know if it was going to be a good fit. What I did know is that it was an adventure.
Yes.
It was something to try, and I was going to see how it went.
That's right.
And so I went and bought one.
Very appropriate for your personality.
And the very next day, we were at a campground figuring it out.
Figuring it out.
Yep.
See, but like-minded, you found someone, like you said, like-minded people. So you found your like-minded future husband, and
yes. And can I tell you, single ladies, go out and do what you love to do. You'll find him there.
All right.
Okay. And guess what?
Good advice.
Right. And he will love doing what you love to do.
Right.
Because that's where y'all met.
Him. Can we stop now? I got places to go.
Okay. Go do it. Go and do it. Do it. Go live your life. Go be that.
Right. It's just, and all of that happened because you wrote a bucket list. You said, I'm not going to, this is, one of the previous Half Centenarians said something that I believe is so profound, and it definitely encapsulates everything. It's like, just because you're older doesn't mean you're not useful. So you have to be out here doing and living and going. With all of the things that you've said, you've had so many great adventures and so many great things that you've done. What do you feel gives you your purpose, your best life? What are you doing right now that is helping you live your best life as a Half Centenarian?
People. This kind of allows me to meet and make my own, family and friends. And I think that's probably the best part of it for me. And not only that, but to see growth in other people, that their life is changing as well, and it's being impacted in such a way that they're like, man, I needed this, and I didn't even know that I needed it,
But you're making an embellished impact. You're just emblazoning your whole life on them because, again, you started because you wanted to do something for yourself, and you didn't even imagine that it was going to help other people. But now you're leaving a mark on them that they still want to go back and probably travel even more, waiting for your next adventure.
I hope they do.
I know.
Yeah, with or without me, I hope that they do, because that's what it's about. Don't die now. What is it? There's a saying that says some people wait, they live their whole life. I forget exactly how it goes. They live until they're 75, but they die at 30.
At 30.
Yes. So that's very important. Don't die at 30.
Right. Live your life. Because you said earlier, if you still have the ability to be here, then there's still something left for you to do. Then you're here. Then live your life. And you have so many different things that you've done in your life. I want you to tell people how to find you on social media, because the world next door awaits them, and there's so much out there that you can introduce them to. So tell us how we can connect with you.
So we're here newly on YouTube. So of course, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of them are the same. World Next Door TV. So, and then of course you can sign up for future trips on worldnextdoortv.com.
Just want to say thank you so much for spending this time with me. I met my cousin. She was down the street from me, you guys. I didn't even know that. I had to come all the way to the DMV to find my family. And so you have enlightened us. Just some of the things that I wanted to say is, I'm a tomboy just like you, so I can definitely relate to the adventure. Not really sure about the skydiving, but hey,
we're gonna get you there.
We are gonna think about doing that, and don't stop living. I love that you said that. You know what? People live to 75, 80, but they stop living at 30. That's not what we are. We're Half Centenarians doing our thing. Good luck and congratulations. Do it scared. That's enough. Thank you. See, nuggets of wisdom. Lou is like, yeah, you're about to forget that one. But do it scared. do it afraid. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. And we're gonna take that from Sonya Lowry, soon to be what's your
Young, Mrs. Young.
Mrs. Young. And see, that's another thing. Congratulations to
Thank
you
you.
and your fiance. Good luck on your nuptials. I know he is so
Thank you for
excited.
having me.
Thank you for the RV ride today.
No
The
problem.
outside air did us some good, got us ready for this wonderful interview. Thank you for your time. I'm so appreciative. Look forward to traveling with you. You have enlightened us on so many great things. And for those of you who are looking to skydive, find us at World Next Door. Thank you. Be safe. Be careful. Be good. We'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Hey, guys. I hope you loved and enjoyed that interview. We are here in the DMV. We have so many wonderful people that we are showcasing here. Even Einstein wants to tell you to tune in. And also, don't forget to like us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Follow us. Submit those 3 names of people that have inspired you to possibly be you. I look forward to seeing you guys. Thank you so much again for following us on this journey. Be safe, be careful, and we will see you soon.